Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Backpage gaming video. Today we're looking at a cheeky little Bundesliga player a month. It's Philip Kostic. You're joining me, Robbie. We've got Jack with us.
Hello.
And it's just the two of us today. Just the two of us, Jack. How you feeling?
We can make it if we try.
We could make it if we try, yeah.
As they say. Feeling a bit worse for wear, to be honest. The Backpage boys took on the local pub last night.
Yeah.
First time in a while. And being the mental boys that we are, we had a couple of pints.
Yeah. Got a bit leery, didn't we?
We did, but
Yeah.
moving on to other Larry people, we've got this 6-foot absolute legend, Philip Kostic, that you've tried out, Robbie.
I have, yeah.
I look at this card, he's got some cracking face stats, but his actual in-games are kind of disappointing for a player at this stage of the game.
Yeah.
I feel like as a player of the month, they should have bumped him up maybe a couple more ratings. I just don't know where this guy fits in on FIFA at the minute with the current meta and that. His in-game specifically, he's not really a striker.
Yeah.
He's not really a wing. Well, I suppose he is a really traditional footballing winger, but on FIFA that doesn't really exist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did you try him? Where did you enjoy him the most?
Well, if you are a big fan of the channel, you know, if I see 70 defending or more, I'm charmed. You've got me. You're playing centre mid, like you're there. So a little bit of background. I've got he's a bit of a former flame of mine, Kostic.
He is. I was thinking about it because you put him in your Bundesliga teams, didn't you?
So when we review players and stuff like that, obviously we don't have like a full team of icons, so we have to somewhat shape our teams to get other people in. And he is one that comes in pretty much every week. I buy his 85 rated inform because he's cheap. And he's like a wide player that can play centre mid, which is huge for doing like teams and changing in mid game and stuff. Yeah. And using that one at centre mid, that was fantastic. And then I got his 86 red, and I liked that one. And then this one came out. I was like, I've got to do it. You know, he's my boy. I'll do a review. Why not? But yeah, use him. So I used like his 85 centre mid, and I used this one centre mid as well. And I think that is the place for him. Yeah. But if you use like I don't know if anyone still uses like 5-back meta at the minute, but he'd be fantastic as a wing back. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. He's got 97 stamina. He can go all day, baby, and all night.
Bloody hell.
Wink, wink.
Definitely not me. I was thinking that like wing back because I think that the 5-pack is still really popular. Yeah. But I think it's switched to more like a bit of a defensive 5-pack, whereas I think before it was more offensive. Yeah. But I look at this guy and. Obviously, it's April now. I did just have to look at my phone for some reason to figure out whether it was April or not. Yeah. People have got somewhat decent teams now. We're towards the end of, not the end of the game cycle, but I feel like we're stepping into a different era of FIFA. Yeah. It always happens because when you get to team of the season, it's like jumping the shark into it. Like all the stats just go absolutely bonkers. Do you think this guy has got a place in like not specifically mega teams, but like quite a meta team for champs' sake?
Yeah, I think so. I used him. I've got a pretty mega team, I'd say. It's what we're for, like 7 mil. Okay. He slotted in pretty seamlessly, I think. I'm even debating carrying on using him after the review. Like he's fantastic as a left centre mid, someone who just bombs up and down. You know, like in the 4-3-1-2, which is what we use. If you're a big fan of the channel, you'll know that. Like the overlapping runs from the left and right centre mid are crucial in like scoring goals, and he's fantastic at it. He really is. He's fast. He's strong. He's got great stamina. He can do it all game.
I think one big benefit for him, his shooting stats. You might think they let him down a bit, but
the shot power.
The shot power more than makes up for it this year. I think if you've got decent shot power, the finishing and position doesn't matter unless you're a striker, in my opinion, because they're not naturally going to be in that position anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like they don't need the good position to get into positioning because they're not in that position. Yeah. So I don't think finishing matters as much this year. To be honest, obviously it's a nice to have, but I think shot power is the most important one this year. Yeah, definitely. Even last year it was probably the most important. So would you say his shots from midfield are like good? Yeah. Who are you liking him to? In somebody that a lot more people might have used.
That's tough. So the only goals I sort of scored of him, so he's got a 2-star weak foot, which isn't great for shooting, which is why I play him centre mid and not in the attack. Yeah. So the goals I scored of him are like holding up with the striker. He makes a bombing run, maybe like the fullback's out of position. He gets in behind, and I slap it across goal with his left foot. He's absolutely phenomenal at it. I don't think he missed one. Like, he just slaps it top bins every time.
In that regard, he might...
Something like to a
not
Rob
that I've used him, but he could remind me of like an attack, like a B-Tech attack.
Yeah.
Like, that's just rapid in the midfield and could slap shots everywhere, so...
Definitely. His left foot was naughty. Absolutely naughty.
It's worth mentioning, by the way, this card is crazy cheap.
It is, yeah.
Like, it's only 60k from scratch.
Yeah. It's not far off fodder value. Like.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, it probably is if you've got like some untradables.
Yeah.
But my main question, Robbie, I look at a card, I look at their image.
Yeah.
I see my man Philip.
He's looking pretty suave, isn't he?
Hell yeah, bro. He's got the turtleneck, he's got the blazer, he's got the trophy.
Yeah.
His card's very pleasing aesthetically.
It is. It's a nice looking card, it is.
Like, there's his flag, he's got red and white in it, he's got red and white for Frankfurt. And then he's got red and white on the trophies. Yeah. Is it worth completing the SBC just for this dynamic image?
I think so. This SBC is out for another month. You've got a whole month to complete it. Team of the season, fodder is going to be flying everywhere. If you've got some duplicate untradables, do not hesitate to put them in this, man. Like, an 80 rated team, that's nothing. That's marquee matchups, that's fuck all.
Yeah.
And then an 83 rated team with an inform, again. It's
nothing really, is it? I think people have got some decent, like a couple of informs in the club usually.
Even if you do him, you don't like him, maybe you give him a go. It's 88 fodder, isn't it? Like, it's not to be sniffed at.
Absolutely, mate. So, without any further ado, I think we've covered the main topics: his best position, and also if you can hang in Mega Team still or not.
Yeah, you can.
Also, I'm very, very tired. I want to go to bed. Why don't you take us through the end card?
So, I'll dawdle on this for 10 minutes just to keep Jack up a little bit longer. No, but so rating, you may be surprised. Yeah. You might be thinking, it's not that great a card. I'm giving him a 9. He's fantastic. I loved him. So the 3-star skills, 2-star weak foot. It does... I'll be honest, I didn't notice it. You do not notice it from centre mid. All he does, a nice 1-2, fullback's out of position, get him in behind. He's scoring, man. He popped up with so many goals from centre mid for me. It's fantastic. So if you do use like an attacking centre mid, he's going to be great. His tackling is phenomenal. There'll be some clips of him putting in nice slide tackles and stuff where people are breaking away down the wing. He's fast enough. I think the stamina is the most important thing. You don't want to be subbing off your centre mid. You want to be changing your attackers, I think.
Agreed.
Having a centre mid that can go all game and be the same throughout the whole game is crucial.
It's huge.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think people value that stat enough, to be honest with you.
Definitely, yeah. Value, gone for a 10. Like we said, it is exceptional value. 64k it's coming in at, and you've obviously got some untradables, haven't you? Like, you're not going to do it from scratch.
You're gonna, I'm about to say, it's one of those SBC. It's like Chicharito. You just
I did
do
that
him
one,
just for fodder.
Absolutely.
You've probably not even submitted yours yet, though. But you know,
I haven't, and I've still got mine chilling for the Mexican team.
Yeah,
that'll make one day.
With Carlos Vela.
So Chem style, I've gone for a Guardian. And you might be thinking...
It's making a bit of a resurgence, this chem style, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So that upgrades his dribbling and defending, which I think is massive, really. You know, it gives him plus 10 balance, gives him 92 balance, gets him 99 dribbling and 93 ball control. That's huge. And then it gives him 82 defending as well. With a Guardian, he just looks fantastic, man. I think
another option maybe would be Gladiator.
Gladiator,
get the shooting up as well. I suppose it depends on what type of role you're playing.
Either or, yeah, but I don't really think he needs a shooting boost. Like, his shooting was fine as it was. Like,
fair play.
But yeah, I'd say he doesn't need the pace. I don't think if you put in like a shadow on him, I don't think there's any point. He's really, really fast as it is.
Yeah.
Links. So you might be looking at him. He's not the easiest to get in, but he is a left mid, which definitely helps. So like a 4-5-1, play him as a left mid and get like a weak link left back, and then like an icon cam. That's what I did.
There's plenty of icons in the game as well now.
I've gone for...
They're very cheap.
They are, yeah. Like, people, they've crashed. They have crashed.
We don't even need to talk about the market crash right now. It is...
Yeah.
It's in full on 2008 mode.
It's terrifying. It really is terrifying. The people jumping off high-rise buildings if you look outside.
Oh bloody hell, I've just seen one go.
Just fizz past your window.
Yeah.
Links. I've gone for the... What is it? What if Jovic... I said that really weird. Jovic. He's a perfect
he does
link,
look good, doesn't he?
Jovic.
Yeah.
He is, yeah. And he's phenomenal. I've used him because I've got him on tradable. Used him in the Bundesliga swaps. He is great. He's got 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. He's very cheap. If you want a perfect link to him, you can't go wrong with Jovic. He's fantastic.
No.
And then we've also got for headliner Hinteregger. He looks decent, doesn't he?
It's a bit of a stretch.
I've not actually used him. He's got 79 pace, 77 shooting, 76 passing, 72 dribbling, 88 defending, 89 physical. As a budget centre back,
it's alright, I suppose, isn't it? Really?
Is it? Yeah, he looks like bloody Sloth from the Goonies, but you know.
Bloody hell. Yeah. You say that?
I don't know, maybe. Please don't cancel Hinteregger if you're watching this. If you're watching this, hit us up.
Actually, this is a weird fact, but Hinteregger's dynamic pictures always do him so dirty. I've looked at it.
Is it not I saw a post. Ugly?
No, he's actually. I wouldn't say he's good looking.
Yeah.
No, you know, I'm not a barometer of how attractive a man is, but he's not bad looking.
There you go.
Like he just gets done dirty by EA. Something, you know, EA Shea's got an absolute vendetta against him.
It's like Manolas. Manolas went from looking super suave to looking like an absolute donut.
Absolute fool. Yeah.
And then the last link, we've gone for Gunter. Foot birthday.
Absolute he's a friend of my channel.
He is.
He's really, really good.
Was he 6'3" or something? 6'2"?
Yeah, he's a Yoon.
Yeah,
I've played.
Massive. He's
6'2", I think. Skill. He's great. He's definitely an underrated left back on the game. My left back woes have finally been solved.
There you go. Yeah.
To some extent.
Yeah. And then position.
Sorry.
Centre mid or left. If you use like a 4-4-2, I did play him a little bit there. It was a left mid, just run down the wing. He's not going to do anything fancy, you know, but he's going to pop up. He's going to get goals. That's what you wanted to.
He's just going to do his job, isn't he? He strikes me as one of those players. He's high as well, which is.
He doesn't mess about. He does his business. Maybe grabs a goal or two. Goes in shower. Goes home. He's happy, isn't he?
Watches BBC One type of type of vibe.
Watches news round.
He does, and then he goes to bed, and he does it all again next week.
Day,
Well, anyway, lads, let us know if you've done the SBC. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time.
See you later.